Protecting your peace is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself and for other people around you. Hello everyone. It is currently kind of late at night when I'm recording this. Not really late, but it's like 9, a little bit past 9. And I just wanted to make a talking video, just catching up, sharing things, just I guess spreading hope and kindness and just whatever I can spread, and also just talk about things that have been going on. Recently I was working on a video that was tied to art trades for somebody, and I haven't been able to post it because there's been something going on that's really weird on both TikTok and CapCut, which I'll discuss in a later video. Because of that and because they're both tied together, I literally, after getting through the video like 70% of the way, I now have to scrap and re-edit the entire thing because it has messed up everything, and it just put a common feature that I use behind a paywall. I have been dealing with a lot with school and work and all sorts of things. Family matters, lots of other things. I've been trying to figure out the best way to balance everything. Also wanted to mention sometimes it can be harder upon coming back because I go through idea after idea and I feel like and so that ends up actually holding me back and prolonging me from making content, because I constantly feel like I need to make another idea. And then I have all this content for you guys, but I haven't put any of it out because I don't think it's good enough, with quotation marks. I'm trying to get past it. I have been trying to learn how to protect my peace. I'm sure many of you have probably heard that phrase before, because in my country where I live, a lot of things have been going on, and it's really, really concerning. It's very stressful to see. I know you don't know how the future is going to look, and you can't predict what happens, but also the fact that I tend to, sometimes I'll take in a lot of social media, other times I won't at all. And just recently I saw, there's this friend that I had, but we're still cool, we're like acquainted now still, but there's this person that they're still friends with today, best friends with, that I was really close friends with before they had met them. And every now and then, like when I see like a post from them, which isn't really often, I'll get really, really sad because I'm no longer friends with that person, because we had an issue back in middle school, and it was my fault mostly. It was just a situation where, because I wanted to be cool and fit in with everybody else, and because I didn't know how to I was pretty insecure back in middle school, it was kind of hard for me to adjust, because that was the first time the middle school that I went to was the first time I went to like a public school aside from elementary school. They didn't talk to me for like 2 weeks, and prior to that we were really close. We were close for like a while. We shared music, we shared food, we shared interests. There were just so many similarities between me and this person, and I have pictures of them from when we were in middle school. That was just a golden friend, you know. Every time I see them together, it does make me like a little remorseful or sad, because like I miss them. Of course, we moved apart, and it's not like we had a bad thing going on afterwards, because right after that happened, COVID hit, and we kind of just drifted apart, even though we kind of made up. That's one of the examples of what I mean by protecting your peace. Making sure you don't take in too much social media, or too much of one thing, or too much bad news, and keeping yourself in a level-headed, much calmer area. It may feel like it's important, or it's necessary to keep up with the news, and I know it varies from person to person. I'm aware of that, but at the same time, especially if it's something that's an ongoing issue and it has been going on for years, and it's getting worse and it's weighing heavy on your shoulders, you cannot stress yourself out about something that you're not doing. You're not the person doing those actions. So at the end of the day, yes, it's very concerning, but stressing yourself out is going to deplete your energy, and it's going to make you feel less than, and you're going to hate yourself for no reason, because you feel like you have no control over what's going on. And I'm the same way. I'm concerned about global warming. I'm concerned about what's going on in my country right now. I'm concerned about a lot of things, but I know at the end of the day, it's not healthy to hold all that stress on your back, especially if you have your own life issues going on or your own stuff to deal with. Not even issues, your own life to deal with, you know? So that's why we do what we can to support or help in any way that we can in those situations. And that's what matters, is that you're supporting and you're helping. It's important that you limit how much you're taking in or how much news you're taking in, because it really affects me as a person. I'm not afraid to admit I'm a very sensitive person. So when I see stuff like that, it really affects me in a different way, because I want to do something, but I know that I can only do so much because I'm a human being just like everybody else. And yeah, so at the end of the day, you have to remind yourself that you're a human being and you can only do so much, and you have your own life to live as well. Protect yourself, and most importantly, protect the ones that you love in times like this, and really, really look out for them in any way that you can. Again, I just want to remind you that you deserve peace. You deserve love. You deserve warmth. You deserve comfort. And most importantly, you deserve doing what you love to make you feel at peace again, and doing what you can to make yourself feel safe. That's what I've had to do. Like literally, me and my sister, we went out, and it's been snowing where I live. We went and made a snowman. It was really small, but it was really fun. And I can't remember the last time I made a snowman. I was really little when I made a snowman. And, you know, we just kind of goofed around and had fun, and it felt good. It felt good to be present. It felt good to forget about my worries for a second. This video wasn't just about art. My videos are never just about art. It's about the person as well. And whoever's watching this, whoever this reaches out to, my goal through this video was to help you in any way I could, whether that's comforting, whether that's you listening to me while you're drawing. And with that, I'm going to tie up the video and my talking points. I feel like I've yapped enough. I just hope this helped you. If it did, maybe let me know in the comments. Maybe we can have a civil conversation in the comments. I'll try my best to get to as many as I can. I hope everyone has a lovely day, night, or evening, wherever you are. And I hope you stay warm or cool. Thank you guys.